Yeah, we literally like saw the cutscene and then we're like, oh, we're done for the day.
Dark Sidious, you're a woman? I never would have known.
Okay, for those of you who can't see, which
I
is
have
everybody...
I have an amazing fuzzy sweater that I got from a coworker from work. And it's like a plush inside... Like, I mean, they kind of like advertise it as reversible, but with the tag on one side, it's not reversible, but I don't fucking care. I'm not going to be wearing it out in public.
You could if you had the
white.
Well, the black side... Come to the black side.
The black side of the force.
Yeah.
We have fried chicken.
I mean, the guy who voices Vader's black. He's great.
We could turn anybody black if you burn him alive like Vader.
I'm getting worried that the game is still loading.
I don't think it's going to let us play after making those comments.
Apparently not. It's like...
You racist bastard.
No video game for you.
You think we're racist?
You didn't even play the part with the guys from Harlem, because that was the tutorial. It's true, we started... Oh, jeez.
But continue with your explanation, right?
Oh, that's right.
And
he
so...
was in the suit of armor.
The hood is huge, so it kind of just, like, goes over with how Darth Sidious was in the prequel series of Star Wars.
Yeah, so...
Where it just, like, stops right at my nose.
Yeah, so when...
And you're just like...
Yeah, so when Jake tried to kiss Maria, it's just like, the attempt of my life has left me scarred at this fall. So, like, when you slap him, it's like, but my resolve has never been stronger.
I thought you said stroker.
Oh, God. Why did I just think of Darth Sidious singing The Joker by the Steve Miller Band? Some people call me the Space Cowboy. Yeah. Some people call me the Gangster of Love.
It kind of reminds me of...
oh, God, I gotta grab doing that voice.
It also kind of reminded me of when I I used to watch these videos from this college group called Studio C, and one of the videos that they had was one of the videos they had was what Darth Sidious as a roommate.
Haven't you shown me some of the... Yeah.
It was the one that I showed you as when they were filming the episode 7. No. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like the Disney-fied...
The Disney-fied version?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
And then at the end, Darth Sidious was just like, fighting Darth Vader. And he's just like, Hakuna Matata, master. He's like, well, I'm going about the circle of life saber your face.
Yeah, I remember that now. How come nobody else has a suit of armor but you do?
Because I'm I'm Iron Man.
Yeah, apparently you're Italian Iron Man. You're a Tony Stark!
I give you an offer you can't refuse.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, it's from The Godfather.
They put me in a suit of armor. It was so thick and heavy. I lost 3 pounds of sweat every day. But then I gained them back with my daily Dorito rations.
That kind of reminded me of when I was my sophomore year in high school. I dressed as Vito Corleone from The Godfather Part 2 for Halloween.
Oh, I was gonna say
when he was the young
yeah, I was
one.
Gonna say like
the
what?
young one with like the mustache, the hair slicked back, and all.
Yeah, the Robert De Niro one.
The Robert De Niro one. And my sister decided to be one of his friends. So if you ever saw it in school, 2 girls dressed up like mafioso men with like the zoot suits, that was me and my sister.
I wish I had seen that because now I kind of want to.
It was quite interesting.
Yeah, I'll bet.
And then I only dressed up for school. When I was actually going trick-or-treating with Lacey, I actually dressed up as my dad.
Okay, I actually want to see that more.
And you could ask Lacey, I actually fooled her. She actually thought She actually thought I was my dad.
Like-
So she's just like, Rick, where's Marie? He's like, this is me. She's like, holy shit!
Like, Rick, I don't remember you being so shapely. Like, oh.
Well, it was at the time where my dad was bigger.
Oh.
So I wore his clothes. I stuffed everything, every little almost inch with like pillows.
I can't imagine your dad being
My-
heftier. I've only seen him thinner and thinner.
That was like, he's been like that for a few years now.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I've
But
only
he
seen him
has-
that way.
He like was literally like
Me.
Really?
yes,
Wow.
but like a bigger belly,
So like me.
kind of like the combination
Halfway
of you
between
two.
Jake and me.
Exactly, like in
Okay.
the middle between you two.
Okay.
He did it because what was it?
With a pen?
I think so.
Well, I mean, they did say the pen is mightier than the sword.
And they fucking prove that right now.
Hey, catch up with some reading. Oh wait, no, that's whatever else. That's not the killing with the
I
pin.
think that, well... Yeah, oh, it is a knife. I thought it was like a letter opener or a pen or something. I think that guy just, you winged him and he banged his head or
But
something.
anyways, my dad used to be a lot bigger. He lost a lot of weight because about, I want to say like 7 years ago, my dad went in for a physical to get his pilot's license, and the doctor that he went to refused to pass on his medical because his blood pressure was not high.
But too high to warrant a pilot's license.
No, he was in the pre-hypertensive range.
Ah.
But he, like, for some stupid reason, the guy was just like, yeah, no, you need perfect blood pressure to fly. And I'm like, but that's still good blood pressure. It's not like he has to be medicated with, you know, drugs to moderate it. He's at the point where, you know, exercise and diet can change it.
Yeah, and also
And so-
if you even want to learn how to fly, you have to be able to sing like David Gilmour.
Exactly. And then the guy just like literally like made it, like the doctor made it literally sound like he was going to die the next day with how bad his blood pressure was and how bad his health was.
But it got him into shape, didn't it?
He literally went home that day, but like when he left that doctor's office, he went to a bookstore, bought like 3 cookbooks on a low salt diet, and just like nixed out salt and everything, and nixed out sugar, and that's
Huh.
yeah.
Wow.
Lucky son of a bitch. I did that same diet for a year, and I only lost 2 pounds. And here he was like shedding pounds like by the month, and I'm like, fuck you, dude.
Sweat sloshing around in his shoes. Hello, family. Fuck you, Dad.
Yep, that works.
You skinny.
Hey, look, Dad's lost weight. Fuck him. Because he can lose
asshole.
weight faster than me. Fuck that shit.
Well, I mean, it's more complicated for women because there's many reasons why women has a lot of weight that they retain.
Because God hates women, apparently, because y'all don't suffer enough.
Well, I was like referring to like the hormones and all that.
Yeah,
kind of
that's
stuff.
what I was referring to
Okay.
also. Y'all got, like, menstruation and childbirth. I think you've suffered enough. Ooh, I hit myself in the balls with a TV remote. Cry me a river.
Well, I mean, that
It does hurt, and yes,
does hurt, and
I
it
have
is
actually,
painful.
yeah, I have done that for real. That's why I
See,
mentioned
and that's
it.
like the one thing, like, with those arguments that women make, like, you've never experienced pain unless you've experienced that, and I'm like, and I, like, kind of point
Okay.
out, I'm like, to be fair, I'm like, they will never experience what we will experience.
Here's the
So, let them have their moment of having pain.
The male body was not designed to handle childbirth.
Exactly.
That's why they're like, oh, men could never. I'm like, men weren't designed to do that.
If they were, they would, but they're not.
Some women could just like pop out the baby and strut around like, da-da-da-da-da-da.
Like you talk to someone, oh yeah, this is my 7th baby. Oh, my last one was born in 5
like,
seconds.
oh, your vagina's a clown car. Nice to meet you.
But yeah, like when I hear like women saying that, I'm like, okay, well, to be fair, I said they will never experience periods, they will never experience childbirth,
And we don't want to.
As at the same time, to them, that pain is extremely painful. So let them have their moment
Yeah,
of
like,
having that pain. I
Okay,
said,
then.
your pain is... I said, I turned around, I'm like, he's not saying that his pain is more important than yours.
Well, some of them are, but we call those people idiots.
Exactly. But I'm just sitting here, like, just let them have their moments of having pain, and be the nice person to say, hey, what can I do to help your pain?
Yeah, and those men who do complain, we give them the Chris Evans treatment. We go, eat shit, definitely eat shit.
Yeah.
That is like my new favorite thing to do.
Right?
Just like, eat shit, definitely eat shit.
Wait a second, do they all tie together? Because I'm seeing flying planes, and I remember the old one, like the previous
Those
game.
planes look very extravagant.
I mean, they looked very extravagant, but at the same time, the previous game that we were playing in a plane, and the guy was like a pilot or whatever.
Yeah, but that was in like... Not here.
Oh, I think it was Germany.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is...
I was remember the one mission took place in like the mountainsides like this.
Well, I think this is the Italian front or something.
And I would have lost Matteo.
Which, I didn't know there was an Italian front in World War I. I knew about two.
There is Italian front.
See, this is why we're playing the game with you, because you know things about history.
I like, in all honesty, I never even knew that the Italians were in World War I, and it wasn't until I actually recently found out that my great-grandfather fought in World War I for the Italians.
And he was this guy.
Right when he was done with the war, he left for America. Because
He said,
his
screw you guys, I'm going home.
It wasn't that, it was because the majority of his family already left. Like his mother, his father, some of his siblings. There's only minute people that he kind of really didn't care for stayed behind in Italy,
i.e. everybody else in Italy. Your grandfather's just walking down the street. Eat shit, definitely eat shit.
And die.
Up your ass.
But
It's like, that's how my great grandfather left Italy. He just told everybody to eat shit, and they did.
yeah, because it was funny. I saw his what was it? My aunt sent me some of his stuff recently, and I saw that he had entrance papers. Like I saw his Ellis Island entrance paper, and it was like dated like immediately after World War I was done. And then I saw his Italian draft, and I like texted her, and I was just like, wait a second, you mean to tell me that Italians fought in World War I, and I never knew this?
What is this shenanigans? Why have you kept this from? I choose to pretend he was like this guy. I choose to believe he put on this fucking suit of armor and was like shooting at airplanes like this.
Well, I mean, I really fully don't know his service, so yeah, he could be.
That's what I'm saying. This is my own personal headcanon of your family.
And apparently he's like this big hotshot war hero, because if you go back to
well, there you go! He was Mr. Suit of Armor!
Because then if you go back, like, what was it? My dad's older sister went to visit Italy, and she went to his village that he was from. She just mentioned that her grandfather's name, and the person who lived in the city just like dragged her along and introduced her to all these neighbors. Like, oh yeah, this was the neighbor. She was a baby when he was born. When he was there, like, you know, like
he told all of us to eat shit when he left.
But we still love him because we still ate shit either way.
We did it out of respect.
And then they showed him like the little house that he grew up in, and all that kind of stuff, and introduced the people who were currently living there. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
Is that plane wrapped in fucking wrapping paper? What the hell was that?
Surprise! That's literally.
And then Ivan Vanko showed up, and seriously, this suit is like the Mark I Iron Man suit, practically.
Was this probably where Tony Stark got his? Not Tony. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in
Almanzo. You got a little while to let that marinate.
Okay.
Oh, jeez, I didn't realize we're at like 16 minutes already. We're too busy having a rousing discussion about patriotism.
Let me wake up in layers first.
and Italian nationalism.
And telling the neighborhood to eat shit on their way out of the country. Well, now the cool part's over. He ditched most of the armor.
Okay, now it's the cool part. The cool part's coming up.
Why? He's gonna fight a bunch of Germans while the pizza theme from Spider-Man 2 plays?
Yes.
I am so in. He pulls out his knife. See, this is where a face cam would come in handy because everybody can see me air stabbing.
They buried themselves.
Those fucking idiots. What have you done?
To find him. So I went down into that hell.
Oh! He's narrating.
Yeah.
Choice.
I didn't realize that.
Because I was going to say, because I think it was in the when it began, he's a lot older, and
It's been like months, so I don't even remember.
But I think if I remember right,
To find
he's telling this to like to one of his grandchildren.
Oh, okay.
This story because they came across an old picture, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that is Mateo," and then he's telling the story or whatever.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're gonna call this an episode, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm really eager to see where this is going.